How y'all doing? This is Suvi Alkaline, the curator of the healthiest podcast in the world. And today we came to Florida to interview an Alkaline chef. I'm here with my brother.
Q from Netervision.
And he is an Alkaline chef. We just had an Alkaline food show with him. He had the Alkaline clam chowder, 10 out of 10. And then he had the lo mein, I would say 9 out of 10. I just want to say thank you, man, doing what you're doing.
You're
and
right,
what
man.
made you get
Appreciate
into the
y'all.
Alkaline?
Just
cooking?
learning better and doing better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Getting, we get tired of seeing our people go through the same thing generation after generation. So just being mindful and honestly learning better and then applying that knowledge, doing better. You know, so becoming more aware of the bad foods, the things that it's doing to our bodies, and then what we should be eating and what's closer to nature or what's gonna have the least detrimental effects on the body. Then from there, just a domino effect of eliminating things, you know, and looking to eat the healthiest way possible.
And it's more than just a diet, because I feel like you said it starts there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then your mind starts changing. You start
Yeah.
seeing stuff you didn't see before.
Yeah, absolutely. I always tell people that, you know, because the food really, like changing your diet is really a catalyst to becoming the best version of yourself. Because if you can't control what you put in your mouth, it's going to be hard to control a lot of other things. Your emotions, your minds, your thoughts, your reactions, all of that. So once you really change your diet, I feel like that's a testament to everybody to see that they have more control over themselves and they're able to have more control over themselves, than they're used to, or that, you know, society may tell us we have. Because yes, those foods are addictive, you know, but that's part of gaining back the control. So the alkaline diet, you know, it really makes us turn that fire up and get disciplined.
Yeah, not for sure. And
Yeah.
and that's amazing that you made that change. And you came from the Bronx, so you know out there the food options is
Yes,
terrible.
brother.
Going to the
Yeah.
bodega.
Yeah.
And coming to Florida, you know, a lot of people say if you come from New York, it's stay for a vacation. You may never leave. Would you say Florida is better for alkaline people?
That's a beautiful question. Because it's more of a tropical place, you know, some fruits, vegetables, and, you know, food options available are like already abundant here or more available, as opposed to back home, like you mentioned. Besides, there's a plethora of, you know, toxic foods. It's also food deserts. Like the chances that, you know, we live in a food desert, the average person in New York is high. Like everybody's gonna be in a food desert to where within a 10-mile radius, there isn't healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables. Out here in Florida, there's a coconut tree everywhere or somebody selling them. There's abundance of all types of fruits and vegetables, no matter where you turn. There's way more markets and everything. So
Cheaper.
Yeah, and it's cheaper as well. So I would say yes, but that isn't to discourage anyone who is in New York. We do have to do our best. That's what this diet is about too. And I would say, you know, tap into the farmers markets and just have a strategy, have a system to where, you know, you can shop and get what you need.
That's true, because I noticed out here I can get a gallon of coconut water.
Yeah.
$15.
Yeah.
New York, you pay 40 to 50,
Yeah.
honestly, for half a gallon.
Supply and demand. When that supply low, and you know the price gonna be up. You know, especially when the demand low too. You know, so here it's an abundance of it, like I said. So they don't mind showing love. You know.
What does the name Netervision mean? Does that
Good
mean
question
anything?
too. Yes, it does. So Neter is an ancient Kemetic word for God and
Okay.
gods, right? Vision is vision, self-explanatory, right? I came up with the term and therefore named my business Netervision because we should be seeing life through the lens of God or from a divine perspective. And again, you see, alkaline diet, in my opinion, and I'm willing to, you know, hear if anybody can refute it, is it's like a spiritual thing, you know, it's like a spiritual diet, being that it's closest to nature, you know, it keeps us in tune with ourselves. So Netervision is bigger or broader than food, I would say, but like I said, food is the foundation of any transition, especially on all our journeys, like all our spiritual journeys. It's one of the first stages, so got to be able to control what we eat. So that's why I definitely tap in with the community with the food as well. But it's a lot more to it, you know, just about evolving as a person, you know, personal development.
I feel you, bro, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
And I noticed too, like, I noticed a lot of people who become alkaline, there was like an outcast or like the black sheep of the family, or they just always thought different. Like we would be called the conspiracy theorists
Yeah.
of this world. Would you find yourself in the same boat, or you was always
Yeah, my story's kind of pretty much the same as everybody else. And I would say, yeah, man, because we're going against the status quo. We're breaking generational curses. You know, we're going against the odds. We're going against the grain, you know? And, you know, besides, some people are stubborn, some people are lazy. We got to call it how it is. I'm an accountability type person, no victimhood. I definitely have empathy and compassion. And I know we all at different stages, but, you know, I definitely think that we should be self-motivated into becoming our best version of ourselves. But I say that to say, you know, when you do something bold or brave or different, especially if it goes against the cultures and the traditions we all grew up on. You mentioned all the bodegas. You know how many bacon, egg, and cheeses I grew up on?
A lot,
like, you
bro.
know what I mean?
Amen,
I ate, yeah, right. All the oxtails, rice and peas. I done ate from every culture. Some of them cultures and traditions, because they're so tied and attached to the foods or the way they consume food, is holding them back. You know what I mean? So yeah, we are technically black sheep, choosing to look beyond what's been presented to us, what we've been conditioned to eat and believe, you know? So that's gonna make some people uncomfortable, because when they see you doing something and knowing that you used to do what they do, but now you no longer do what they do for logical reasons or rational reasons, even if they don't address it, they get triggered to think about, well, are they implying, and it's not a personal attack, but they think to themselves.
They feel like that a lot.
Yes.
My family be thinking the same.
Yeah, they pretty much, they ask themselves, are they implying that something's wrong with what I'm doing? And honestly, it is. So they should be triggered like that, because that's the spark that can lead to change. Some people, however, because of their attachment to the poor foods and identifying with their lower self and just the preference and again, attachment, addiction to the food makes them feel personally attacked.
I feel you, bro.
You feel me? So.
And I feel like, because we had somebody who was 80% vegan, not 100% alkaline with us, and like I said, we don't care about that. We so cool with everybody, but she was telling me if there was more alkaline options like this, if she knew this food was around and she lived in Florida for a year or two now, she would eat alkaline, because she was telling me, wow, this food is better than the meats I used to eat. This is better than fried chicken.
Good point.
And I feel that's why we really gotta have accessibility to the food. Because I'm like 50-50 on it. 50-50 on it. I do blame the white meat, but it's also the melanated people like Latinos and the black people.
Yes.
Because it's our fault that we don't want to change, and we know what's bad for us. You see like the smoking thing. It says you will get the C word.
Yeah, I'm big on that.
But we still do it. You know, it's crazy.
That's a beautiful point, man.
Yeah, so we kind of like, we gotta also just, now once we're aware the food's toxic, are you gonna still eat the same poison?
Yeah, gotta make a decision.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I stopped that, you know, and that's why, for me, I think the cornerstone of the alkaline community is always gonna be the chefs. Because
for sure,
you guys are gonna be the reason why people change alkaline, because I don't think anybody will become alkaline if they had to just drink herbs and sea moss.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are going to bring them and stick them, and then they'll get into the sea moss. Then they'll get into the herbs. But we got to get them with the food, and that's why the Alkaline World Tour, to me, having all the chefs there is the most important, because we all got to just show out.
Yeah, right.
Show
now, that's revolutionary, too.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of alkaline chefs coming together. But you made a few good points. I just want to elaborate on some, just because those are really good points. But so, like, for example, well, first off, with the conditioning, again, I don't want to undermine the grips that our conditioning has on us. But again, we can't baby people or coddle people either, you know? The world is in a place now where there is access to these things, you know? So that can't be an excuse anymore, you know what I'm saying? So it's really about effort, you know? But this is where I aim to, this is what I aim to add to the community and to people transitioning overall. Like, it's really a mental thing. It's really a spirit thing too, because you need will to be able to overcome the conditionings. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're putting in these foods in the labs, addictive chemicals. They know the convenience of starch. You know what I'm saying? They know the appeal of chicken or certain things, you know? So that's a lot to fight through for people, you know what I mean? Especially with no guidance. So you said something also about the chefs being a cornerstone. I would attest to that, because the chefs do have the knowledge and the know-how to make things just as appealing as what people are used to make it smell and, you know, taste familiar or likable enough for people to, enjoy it. Some people think when you're vegan and alkaline, you're just eating like a rabbit all day,
Yeah,
eating rabbit
they do,
food.
they do.
And that's not the case, As you see, we just had lo mein, loaded with peppers, cremini mushrooms, soy sauce, alkaline made from scratch. We just had a New England clam chowder vegan alternative.
Fire.
Like, come on, that's not, that takes creativity, So everybody, so that's pretty much it. Excuse me, we're doing an interview too, just to let you know. Yes, it's okay, it's okay.
Right here though.
Yep, it's a food place where you could definitely go inside and check in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good. It's all good.
But yeah, nah, for sure, bro. Like the chefs is the people, cause like everybody, they're addicted to the food. If somebody told them you gotta do juices for the rest of your life or eat fruits,
they're not doing that. They're not doing that.
The food is what brings in the people.
Yeah.
And that's why I say the chefs is the most important. We gotta highlight the chefs.
Right.
We gotta honor the chefs. We gotta just show love to the chefs, man.
Right.
Because if y'all leave, then it's and some people have a lifestyle they can't cook every day.
That's a big thing. Can't cook every day, and if you're alkaline, it ain't many places to get food.
Barely.
And a lot of people don't know. Even if they want to transition, a lot of people get discouraged or find themselves reverting back to the same foods because they don't know what to eat. They don't know what to swap. They don't know what to change. So, I find myself having conversations with some people in that transition process, and they be kind of like mind blown once I start telling them pretty much a swap list. They be like, oh wow, I didn't know I could eat that instead of that part of me.
So on the seasoning, right?
Yeah.
Literally. I noticed that a lot because we don't eat meat. We eat mushrooms. But the seasoning is what makes the meat taste good. And the mushrooms.
People are have more vegan in them than they realize. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what's crazy? People, we have to, and I think we're all playing our part in changing the perspective and the approach people have to vegan and alkaline food, right? Because tell me if you've noticed this as well. Some people go, I don't eat vegan food, or I don't like vegan food, but when you talk to them, you see their perception of vegan food is kind of distorted or just, they lack knowledge on it, right? Meaning, you can have a plate with chicken on it, right? No rice. Rice isn't food to me. I know rice isn't food. No disrespect to anyone who still eats rice. But you gotta get to the point, sidebar, you gotta get to the point where certain items or things aren't even food, because then your brain won't even entertain it as food, right? So yeah, you can have a plate with some chicken, quinoa, some callaloo, and some butternut squash, right? And you're eating a regular dish or a non-vegan meal. However, once you remove the chicken from the plate, you're now eating vegan. You know what I'm saying? So people think just because meat is included or some dairy is included, like, it just negates everything else. Like, if everything else is vegetables, that's what we eating. We substituting alkaline is a step further, but like you said, instead of the meat, we eat mushrooms, long story short.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know we can have. We can literally make almost anything.
Yeah.
Going through around the world and eating different people's food. I had alkaline pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Nigerian food. Man, lo mein. We can eat almost anything, honestly.
Right.
It's just that either you gotta cook it up or take a while. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah.
Because the prep time, I seen it before. Or you gotta pay, a good amount of money, and it's, but at the end of the day, I tell people, you gotta pay. I'm paying for health.
Right.
You
I gotta
don't
pay
care.
how you weigh, quality costs, and not because people like myself or alkaline businesses. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but people who do this for the right reasons. It's not that anybody want to charge and hit people in the head. That's not what it's for. But it costs on the back end as well, And I've been fortunate and I'm grateful to people never ask or complain or have any negative feedback about the prices.
Your prices are pretty.
I'm pretty fair, and I made it to where it still makes sense for myself and the people as well. Because I understand, and I look at things from a consumer as well. If I was purchasing as well, So yeah, I keep that in mind when I'm pricing my food.
No,
while still keeping the quality at a certain point and not compromising.
Yeah, not compromising.
Yeah.
Not for sure, my brother. And I'm excited for the Alkaline World Tour. You're gonna be there
me as well.
It's a mini revolution. It's a revolution, low
Nah,
key.
it is.
It is. They don't want us. The government is scared of us.
You already know the vibes. I mean, the world is changing. I'll give credit to the people, the power of the people. You know what I mean? Meaning, you got certain vegan festivals out there. You know, I won't get them free promo, but you got a lot of different vegan festivals. However, we know vegan don't always mean healthy. So I can appreciate the intention, you know.
I appreciate them. I say
vegan
this.
don't always mean healthy.
I
so.
say y'all getting the ball rolling for us, cause look, people is gonna become
good perspective.
vegan first.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, wow, cauliflower tastes good, like a meal. But obviously we know cauliflower is not good.
Right.
But they're gonna say it's like, wow, you can make plants taste good. So now the next step, which we like on the elite status of the vegan world, right?
Yeah.
The alkaline way.
Yeah.
You know?
And,
would you say that too?
Yeah, I would agree. It's definitely levels and tiers, you know what I'm saying? And while you have other diets that kind of cater specifically to certain groups of people that subscribe to, you know, being pescatarian or, you know, a keto diet or this and that, and they pick and choose. Besides specific allergens, which in the alkaline diet, once your body's like, you know, regained this balance, you'll find that you aren't allergic to most things, you know, even if you previously were allergic. But kind of skipped my mind what I want to mention with that. But long story short, I was saying it's tiers pretty much. And,
there's different tiers on vegan.
Yeah, it's different tiers. So after a while, people just want to get to the least detrimental foods of the body, the closest to nature, and the highest quality. And that's what Alkaline is about. And with the food groups, Alkaline is for everyone. That was the point I was ultimately getting to. You know, while the other diets cater specifically to certain people, any and everybody can eat Alkaline. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Word, bro. And I appreciate you doing your thing out here, you know.
Yes,
I definitely can see why, you know, Florida could be better than New York. New York is cool, but after a while, that noise and just
it's a lot of noise, a lot to fight through. Yeah, the energy, the fast-pacedness.
I hear it laid back, and I feel like if I was in the sun, I would be more healthier.
Yeah, the sun is a big part of diet too. Vitamin D, right? The sun will have you thriving. So you know, being in a more tropical place anyway, it's gonna give you that a little bit. But that's why whether you're in a tropical place or in a cold place, somewhere that experiences all seasons, besides being alkaline, vegan, whatever, I always say you should stay on top of your herbs. You can even be alkaline. I'm gonna keep it real. You can be alkaline and be mineral deficient.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? Or not, you know, not
sick.
Reaching still sick, not reaching homeostasis.
I was sick on the regular alkaline diet.
Yeah?
I had to go on the alkaline herpes list, which is even an intenser
yeah,
diet. If you thought the alkaline diet was hard, you gotta try the alkaline herpes list diet.
Yeah.
That is even 20 times harder.
See, and that's discipline. Some people feel intimidated by the restrictiveness that comes with being alkaline.
It sucks.
To a degree, until we start showing the creativity.
But the alkaline herpes list is brutal.
I get it.
No watermelon, no grapes.
I get it, but
but it works.
Yeah, and if somebody's in that position to where that will be beneficial to them, I think they need to bite down, suck it up, and realize that, you know, you're not missing nothing. Wanting everything pleasurable and all the tasty food and other stuff, it'll be there, but we looking to heal. You know, the purpose of eating first is for nourishment, not pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So see what I mean by Netervision, changing the perspective of things. It's not just, I like this or I like that. Making choices of a like and preference isn't a mature, like high consciousness way of behaving. You know, you should make choices because they are the right choice or the choice that makes sense. You know, and that's why on the alkaline diet, the foods that we eat being the least detrimental to the body, that's you not being your own worst enemy. Because when you choose something not alike and it got that paragraph of chemicals in it, and then whether that pleasure and pain pendulum is just swinging back and forth. So you think what you like don't bring no pain until you got ailments, sickness, right? Your energy is low. Whether you got even the itis is not normal. You get what I'm saying? That's like those foods are making the body work too hard. So the body's like, go to sleep. I need time to work on this, what you just did to me. Digestive system is overly working. So it gotta knock you out now. Alkaline food don't do that. You can be full, it's fulfilling, and it's light, you know, and it leaves you refreshing, it energizes you. So yeah, man. We could be here all day building about it too, but you know.
Yeah, trust me. I already know. I could tell you have that mind that you have like-minded minds, and a lot of the people in the community do, which is lovely. And
yeah.
So, what's the last message you want to leave to the audience, my brother?
I would say, one, look into the 4 agreements, right? The 4 agreements will help you have a base and add a nice base of integrity to your character, right? And whether it's food, whether it's other areas of life you're trying to, add balance to, or just be the best version of yourself, I would say be authentic, love yourself, be true to yourself. Self-care is important. You can only, go at your pace for sure. It's not a race, and you can only give the love that you have. You know what I mean? So if you're not anything until you heal yourself, anything you touch will be tainted. So you want to take it easy, and build. And take your time and just love yourself. Life ain't hard. Life can be hard, but I think us as humans, staying in our ignorance, not just adhering to what we know is better, I think we make it a little harder. So just be true to yourself, be authentic, and always do your best. Look in the 4 agreements. That's a little homework. I won't give you all of them, but they're life changing. So yeah.
I like that, bro.
Yes, sir.
I really like that because I was sick for years. I was itchy for years, and as soon as I stopped being itchy with my eczema, everything I touched before would turn acidic. Literally, anything I did, relationships.
Come on, bro.
Money situations.
Yes,
anything I touch turns to gold.
Come
literally.
on, bro. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be, for real. Yes, sir. And look, you out here. You were motivated to come share. Look how the Alkaline did. It creates a spark in all of us. We here sharing our knowledge, our experience with the people. So it each one teach one. It's bringing about oneness.
Yeah.
So this is the real holistic diet. There you go.
The healthiest.
The healthiest diet.
Well, I like that, bro. That's a good interview, bro. I
Yes,
can't
sir.
wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
The
I'm
Alkaline
excited.
World Tour, history in the making, Florida. We coming together, and you guys got to check out Netervision. It's Friday through Saturday, and one day he's gonna have every day.
Yeah, soon. At some point. Cooking is a lot of work.
It is.
I definitely love it.
You
I
need a
appreciate
team,
people.
honestly, too, with Alkaline.
Yeah, you need a team. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but
but watch
we'll
how
get
the
there.
Alkaline movement keeps thriving, and I think we're at a point with the Alkaline lifestyle that I think it's starting to catch online.
Yeah.
I see a lot more people.
Yeah, even celebrities and public figures and all that too.
It's right around the corner. So watch this boom come, and we here laying the foundational bricks.
Yes, sir.
To build this community and this village, and you part of it, my brother, and
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you, my brother.
You can find me at Netervision, same spelling, Netervision on IG and pretty much everywhere. Website will be back up soon with more new products and all the products I already have, such as sea moss, herbs, sarsaparilla, burdock root, yellow dock, all the stuff we need to help supplement us on our journey. So appreciate y'all and stay tuned. A lot more to come.
A lot more to come, my guys. And this is Suvi Alkaline from the Healthiest Podcast, the curator of the Healthiest Food Show, the Healthiest Podcast, and the Alkaline World Tour. And we out.
All right, peace.